A healthy environment starts in our mind. That's where it starts. It starts in our mind first before we actually see it outside there in the outside world. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. If it's your first time, welcome. My name is Mia and I go live every Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. And essentially what we're doing here in this live is we're just getting our mindset right before we step into the day, before we go and we play with other kids. So there's a lot of things that happen during the day that we don't have control over. Other people, circumstances, situations. Sorry, fixing my bra. Okay. But equally, there are things that we do have control over. And that's what we want to talk about in this live. Okay. So the things that we have control over, such as the thoughts that we choose to think. Okay. The affirmations that we choose to say to our stories that we are telling ourselves as we go through the day. Okay. Those are the things that we have control over. And that's what we focus on in this live. We just want to get our mindset right before we step into the day, before we go and we play with other kids. Alrighty, I'm just quickly going in with my color corrector in case you're wondering. So I always start with my color corrector before I come in with my foundation. So if it's your first time, good morning, and hopefully you'll find something of value and you'll definitely be back again. So last week, our theme, so every week we've got a new theme, and last week our theme was becoming the main character again. So that was the theme that we had last week, becoming the main character again. And today it's a new day, it's a new week, so it's a new theme, okay? And this week's theme is rebuilding your inner world. Rebuilding your inner world. So yes, we are the main characters. Sometimes we forget that we're the main character. But also on top of that, we need to rebuild our inner world. Okay, so that is the theme this week. And every day we'll just look at a topic that speaks into that specific theme. Okay, so today specifically, we're going to be focusing on auditing your inner world. So auditing your inner world. So I've got a question for you guys. If your inner world was a home, is it somewhere that you actually enjoy living? So your inner world, your mind, is it a place that you enjoy living? Is it a place that you enjoy being in? And what's one word that you can type here in the chat that just describes your inner world today? Just give me one word. Just type it up in the chat that describes your inner world today. I'm going to go down to the comments. See where I see you. You sent a rose. I appreciate that so much, girlfriend. Thank you so much. Mpile, I see that you're in the house. I love it. Love to see you. Good morning to you. Dear says Siwa says, good morning, amazing family. Good morning right back at your girlfriend. You're amazing. Mbile says, love the new hair color. Yeah, girlfriend, I felt like a little bit of color. It's giving me beach vibes. I felt like, okay, I can't be at the beach right now, but I can be at the beach in my mind. Alrighty, guys. So I'm asking, type in the comments just one word to describe your inner world. So Dia says peaceful. Ooh, I like that. I love me some peace. Lebo says calm. Oh, I love that. Peace, calm, love that. So just think of it. If your inner world was a home or a house, is it a place that you enjoy being? Is it like, do you enjoy being in your own mind? Itumeleng says, interesting. Think about it. Just give it some thought. Think about it. You know, do you enjoy being in your own mind? Jay says, are you a motivational speaker? I'm a motivational TikTok speaker. Okay, Jay. Oh, Siwa says authority. I like that. Okay, so we've had peaceful, we've had calm, we've had authority. I really like all of these, these words that you guys are using to describe your inner world. Absolutely love that. If you're still thinking about it, you still have a chance to think about it and then share with us here in the chat just one word to describe your inner world today, specifically today. Okay. And just think of your inner world as a house, a home, okay, that you live in. You know, what does that home feel like to you? Is it peaceful? Is it chaotic? Do you enjoy being there? Or are you trying to escape every chance you get? Because that's what we also sometimes do. Hey, Jay says it suits you very well. Thank you, Jay. Okay, guys. So why are we looking at rebuilding our inner world? First, let's get clear on what our inner world actually is, right? So our inner world is everything that people don't see about us, okay? Our thoughts, the affirmations that we're saying, the conversation that we're having with ourselves all day long, because I mean, this is where we are all day long, okay? We are chatting to ourselves. We are conversing with ourselves all day long. We are telling ourselves stories all day long, okay? These are the things that people can't see about us. However, it's the thing that drives action. So anytime we take action in our lives, anytime we make a decision, that action, that decision is driven by something. And that's the something that's going on in our inner world. Okay, Dia says, I think she's saying mine can be all over the place at night, racing thoughts, but I'm really trying to overcome it. Okay, dear, you keep coming back to these lives, girlfriend, okay? Because that's what we want to do here. We want to focus on our inner world, right? We want to get this inner chatter right, okay? We want to get our mindset right before we step out and into the day and play with other kids, alrighty? Alrighty, if you're still with me and you feel like, yes, Mia, I want to rebuild my inner world. I want to do the work this week. Won't you type rebuild in the comments for me? So give me a rebuild in the comments. I think I'm just going to go in just a little bit here and there with my foundation. If you're wondering what foundation I'm using Clinique, by the way. So it's Clinique. It's like a serum foundation, SPF 20. The shade is ginger. So if you feel like you're a complexion match to me, that's the shade. Okay. So if you're like, yes, Mia, I want to rebuild my inner world this week. I want to work on this week. Give me a rebuild in the comments. Mbile, I see a rebuild from you, girlfriend, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Another way to think of this is the importance of, paying attention to our mindset, rebuilding our inner world, paying attention to the thoughts that we're thinking. Another way to look at this for me is like, if God is taking me somewhere new, not every thought that I think can come with me, okay? So it's like I believe that God is taking me somewhere new. And I also believe that there are some thoughts, some beliefs that no longer serve me that I've got to let go of so that I can enjoy the new that God is preparing me for. Okay? So start to think about that. Like if God is taking you somewhere new chapter, new beginning, new experience, right? Not every thought can come with you. Like when you move house, sometimes we only clear the clutter when we're moving house, right? So sometimes we move house. And when we move house, do you want to move into your new place with like broken cups and broken glasses and old furniture? No, you want to get rid of that stuff, right? You want to move into a new space. You know what I'm trying to say? With new stuff. So that's how we must look at our mindset. That's how we must look at our thoughts and our beliefs, right? Be like, God is ushering me into a new season. Not every thought can come with me. Not every belief can come with me because not all of it is serving me. Not all of it is uplifting me, right? So there's some stuff that we need to let go of. Alrighty. And that is why we are looking at rebuilding our inner world this week. So good morning. If you've just joined for the very first time, I'm Mia. I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. Okay. So in this live, yes, I'm doing my makeup, getting ready for the day. Most favored 95 just gave me a follow. I appreciate it so much. Mac, I appreciate that so much as well. Mac also gave me a follow. I appreciate that. Pink Mohosi says, rebuild. Love it. Max says rebuild. Sammy, thank you for the follow. Tabi, so thank you for the follow as well. Lelo and Mpile also said rebuild. Love it, guys. So just a quick recap. I go live 6:30 Monday to Friday. And essentially what we're doing here in this live, guys, it's more than just putting on makeup and a pretty dress, okay? We are getting our mindset right for the day. Before we step into the day, before we go and play with other kids, we are focusing on what we can control. What are the things that we can control? The thoughts that's going on in our mind, the conversation that we're having with ourselves all day long. That's what we have control over. The affirmations that we choose to say to ourselves, the stories we choose to tell ourselves. This is the stuff that we've got control over. That's what we focus on in this live before we go out and play with other kids. Hey, butterfly, I see you, girlfriend. It's Chloe says, I agree. Oh, Chloe, I love that for you. I love that for you. If you are still with me, guys, give me a double tap on the screen to let me know that you are still with me. So just to recap this week's theme, we are rebuilding our inner world. That's what we're focusing on this week, okay? We are rebuilding our inner world. Last week, we focused on becoming the main character again. This week, we are like, yes, I'm the main character. I'm the one who gets to say what the narrative is. And on top of that, I'm rebuilding my inner world this week. That's what we are focusing on. Butterfly says, I'm having a busy Monday. Hey, listen here, Butterfly, you're having a busy Monday, but you still popped in to get your mindset right before you start this day. So I appreciate you, girlfriend. Lerato, thank you so much. I see the follow. I appreciate that. It's Chloe says, I start exams today, so scared, but I leave it all in God's hand. Absolutely, Chloe. And if you've prepared, also remember, like if you've prepared for your exams, then just breathe in and breathe out and trust that you've got this. Yes, you've got this. Okay. Another thing, so just a quick one again. So today's topic specifically, we are auditing our inner world, okay? We are auditing our inner world. So one way to look at it is to say, okay, great. You know what? God is taking me somewhere new in my life, new season, new experience. Not every thought that I think, not every belief that I think can come with me, okay? And in fact, that is also our challenge for today, all right? So today, as you're going through your day, every time you get a thought, an emotion, a reaction, just stop, pause, and think. Can this thought come with me to this new place that God is taking me to? Good morning, Tabby. Tabby says, good morning, everyone. Love the hair. Thank you, Tabby. I felt like some color. I was like, I can't be at the beach, but I can be at the beach in my mind. So this is beach vibes. So while I'm sitting and I'm working today, I'm going to imagine that I am on the beach sipping a yummy strawberry daiquiri. That's what I'm going to imagine. Oh, thank you so much, Tabby. Alrighty, guys. So that is where the challenge, I want to go back to what the challenge is. So today you get a thought in your mind. I want you to stop and pause and think about that thought and think, okay, if God is taking me somewhere new experience, new chapter, is this thought coming with me? Is this a thought that I want to take with me? Right? The same way we do when we move house. We take an audit of all the stuff, right? And we go, nah, this is old. I don't want to take this with me anymore. Nah, this is not serving me anymore. Nah, I don't think I like this anymore. So that's what we're doing. The same thing. That's what we're doing with our mind. Our inner world is our home, essentially, guys. This is where we live all day long. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just doing my concealer placement. This is where we live all day long, okay? And we want to make our inner world, our home, a beautiful place to be, period. We want it to be a beautiful place to be. And that all starts with our mind. That all starts with our thinking. That's why mindset is so important. And that's why we start here at 6:30 in the morning. I am just looking for my bronzer, guys. Give me a seckie. Okay, so I've gone in with my concealer placement. I want to go in with my bronzer placement while I read some of your comments. Dia says, yes, Mia, bringing in the December vibes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly that. That's exactly that. Don't have to wait until December. We can start enjoying our lives right now. Nomta, I see you, girlfriend, and I see the morning as well. Okay, awesome stuff, guys. So if you're with me and if you haven't given me a rebuild yet in the comments, but you're like, you know what, yes, I want to do the work this week, the inner work, that is. I want to do the inner work this week. I want to rebuild my inner world. type rebuild in the comments for me. Just a rebuild in the comments. Alrighty. And that's exactly it. Our inner world. Start thinking of it as your home. Okay? Because it really is. It's your home. It's your house. Okay? You want to live in a place that's beautiful to be in, right? So that is what we are focusing on this week. And today specifically, we're just auditing. We're just auditing our inner world. That's what we're doing. Just auditing our inner world. So as you have thoughts today, that's your challenge for today. You're just going to examine those thoughts and think, alrighty, is this thought serving me? Can this thought come with me to this new place in my life that God is moving me into? And if not, you're going to have to release that thought, right? And choose a better thought, a better belief that serves you, okay? However, if you do examine and you find that actually this thought really serves me, this thought lifts me up, it builds me, it's empowering, then you want to nurture those type of thoughts. Yes? Yes. Alrighty. Let me see some of these comments while I blend out my... Okay, welcome to you, Dineo. If like Dineo, it's your first time here, welcome. I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning, okay? Every week we've got a theme that we focus on, and so every live will speak to that specific theme. So this week, the theme is just rebuilding your inner world. And where does that start? It starts in the mind, right? And then today we're just looking specifically at auditing our inner world, right? Auditing our inner world. So we can't build a new life on old thoughts and old beliefs that don't serve us. So we need to do a bit of an audit. Okay? We need to do a bit of an audit. And that is the challenge today. As you're going through your day-to-day, doing the thing, whatever the thing might be, school, work, you name it, just pause when you have a thought and just think, okay, is this thought creating this new world that I'm stepping into? Do you know what I mean? Or is it not? Is this thought lifting me up? Is it building me? If God is moving me into a new space, a new chapter, can this thought come with me? Or do I need to replace it? So that is where we are at today. Okay, so Setu says, rebuild. I love a girl that accepts a challenge. Let's go down here. Mbila, she's saying, welcome to Dineo. So Dineo, you'll see that we've built like a community here. So although you're hearing my voice most of the time, chatting, obviously, audibly, in the comments, you'll see we are uplifting each other, we are motivating each other, we are encouraging each other. So keep coming back at Dineo. All right, girlfriend. Monday to Friday, 6:30. This is how we start the day. We just get our mindset right before we step into the day. Ngobile, I see you. Melanie, thank you for the follow, girlfriend. Okay, so Mbile was just... Dineo was responding to Mbile. Okay, guys. Let me go in and Mac. Thank you so much, Mac. I see the like as well. So guys, if you feel like, yes, you accept this challenge for today, give me a challenge in the comments. If you're like, you know what, today I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to pay attention to my thoughts. I'm going to pay attention to the conversation that I'm having with myself. Dineo says, thank you for the warm welcome. You are most welcome. Okay. So if you feel like, yes, today I want to pay attention to my thoughts as I'm going through the day. I want to become aware as I'm going through the day. I want to become aware of the conversation, the internal chatter that's happening. If you're like, yes, give me a challenge. If you accept today's challenge, give me a challenge in the comments to let me know while I blend out my concealer placement. And if you're here for the very first time, I hope that you definitely do come back. So this week, we are looking at rebuilding our inner world. That's what we're looking at, rebuilding our inner world. So every day, the topic will speak to this main theme, okay? But today, before we hit the ground running with the rest of the week, we just want to take an audit of our internal world, okay? If your mind and your internal world is your home, is it a space that you enjoy being in? Period. Or are you forever trying to run away from your own mind and your own thoughts? When we doom scrolling on social media, Sometimes that's exactly what we're doing. Trying to numb out our own thoughts. But today we want space to think, man. And you must start looking at awareness like a gift, because it really is, right? We can't change what we're not aware of. That's why it's so important to become aware as we move through the day. Become aware of your internal dialogue, your internal chatter. You know, what story are you telling yourself as you go through the day? Are you saying life is so unfair? Life is so unfair. Because that's not helping. Okay? So that's the type of thing we want to become aware of. Awareness is the gift. We can't change what we're not aware of. But when we're aware, when we catch ourselves with that yucky thinking, then we can start to make changes. But we can't make changes if we're not aware of the thing that needs changing. Okay? All right. Alrighty, I think I'm happy with my concealer placement, guys. I'm going to quickly go in and bake. How are we doing for time? Eunice! Oh, shame. I don't think she's in here. I think she's just around. I can see that she's gone live as well. Okay, Tabby says true. We sometimes get into autopilot or just get so used to thinking one way. That is exactly it. That's exactly it. So think of autopilot like sleepwalking. We don't want to sleepwalk through our lives. Like when you're sleepwalking, you're not enjoying life. We want to enjoy our lives, right? And we can enjoy our lives. Yes, we've got things to do. We've got jobs to go to, 9 to 5, or we've got uni to go to. That's absolutely okay. But that doesn't mean that we don't get to enjoy our lives, right? Yes, I've got things to do today, but I don't know about you guys. I'm planning on enjoying my day. You know? And where does this enjoyment start? This enjoyment starts in our mind, right? That's why we've got to become aware of the thoughts that don't serve us anymore so that we can actually change them. Okay, so we want to get out of autopilot, right? We want to actually start living our lives. So think of autopilot as sleeping. You want to wake up. You want to actually wake up and live your life, right? This one life that God's given us. Who's going to live it for us if we don't live it for ourselves? Khadija. Hello, Khadija. Khadija, I see the follow and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, girlfriend. Okay. Eunice says, how are we doing, Queens? We are over here, Eunice. It is a Monday. It is a new beginning. His mercies are new every morning. So we are good. And we have started this week with a brand new theme, Eunice. Our theme for this week is rebuilding your inner world. So that's what we're focusing on this week. Who was that? Thank you so much, Eunice. So this week we are focused on rebuilding our inner world. Okay, that's what we're focusing on. And today specifically, we're just taking an audit. So for the rest of the week, today we're just taking an audit of our inner world. Andren says, I'm practicing to change. That is so good, Andren. And that's another thing. I'm so glad that you said that. I'm practicing to change. So it's not about being 100% correct today. Okay, guys, it's not about 100%. No one is going to mark us at the end of the day and say, oh my gosh, you get 100%. You didn't think a negative thought today. No. We're still going to get negative thoughts, okay? Even while we're being the main characters of our lives, okay? Yes. The only difference now is that we get the negative thought, but we know what to do with this negative thought. We know how to usher this negative thought out, okay? We're becoming aware that this is a negative thought. It no longer serves me. I'm choosing a thought that uplifts me. I'm choosing a thought that builds me up, okay? I'm choosing a thought that empowers me. So that's the difference, okay? So, Andren, it is a practice and it's a daily practice, okay? So don't aim for, 100% pass rate. Nah, man, we're just looking at being 1% better than we were yesterday. 1% better in our thought life. 1% better in our inner world. Okay, I am going to quickly go in and bake my face. If you are still with me, double tap the screen. Let me know that you are still here. And if you haven't accepted the challenge yet for today, go ahead and type challenge in the comments. If you're like, you know what, I am up for the challenge. I'm going to pay attention to my thoughts today. I'm going to ask myself, if God is taking me to a new place in my life, a new chapter, a new season, can this thought come with me? And if it can't, well, can I release it? Can I release it and choose a thought that actually serves me? That's where we're at today. Alrighty, let me go in here. I saw someone saying challenge. Notolo says challenge. I love this, girlfriend. And I love the hearts. Thank you so much, guys. Melanie says challenge. I love this. I love to see this, guys. I love to see this. So this is what we're working on this week, guys. Eunice says challenge accepted. I love a girl that accepts a challenge. And also at the end of the day, so I won't be with you at the end of the day, right? I'll only be with you again tomorrow morning. At the end of the day, just give yourself like a quick audit and have a look and see, okay, this was my day. How did my day go today? What worked well in terms of my inner world today? When you did have a negative thought, so it's not to say that you'll never have a negative thought again ever in your life, okay? So think about, okay, when I did have a negative thought, how did I usher that thought out of my house, out of my home, this inner world, this home that I love to build? Notolo says, I'm new here. What time will you be here tomorrow? 6:30. So give me a follow, Notolo, and anybody else. So give me a follow, because the minute that I go live, you should get a notification that tells you that I've gone live. But Notolo and anybody else who's brand new, first of all, welcome if you're new. Love having new people here. And then second of all, I go live Monday to Friday, 6:30 in the morning. This is where you'll find me and all of the regulars. And what are we doing in this live? We're not delusional. I've had some interesting comments where people say, you guys are delusional. No, we're not. Okay, we're not delusional. We are just getting our mindset right for the day. Before we step into the day, we are focusing on what we do have control over. That's what we're focusing on. I don't have a control over other people and how they behave. I've got control over me. What's going on in Mia's inner world? That's what I've got control over. The thoughts that I choose to think about as I go through the day, the affirmations I choose to say, the stories, very important. What story are you telling yourself? Okay? So that's what we want to become aware of. All right. Okay, wait. So Nopolo and anybody else that's new, I'm hoping to see you back here again 6:30 tomorrow morning. Every week we've got a new theme. Every day we've got a new topic that speaks into that specific theme. Okay. And every day we also have a challenge. So we've got a challenge that we have for the day, something that we have to practically do as we move through our day. All right. So it's not about just coming, sitting and listening. It's actually also about, okay, great, I was in this live this morning. This is what I heard. This is the challenge for the day. But you've actually got to do the work. Okay, so you've actually got to play around with whatever the challenge is. Okay. And the magic, this is where the magic happens. It's all up here. That's why it's so important that we get our mindset right before we step into the day. So Seta says, what to do with reoccurring thoughts that are not serving us. You sometimes catch a thought, but it reoccurs because without you notice. That's why we need to become aware. So you can't change that reoccurring thought until you're aware of it, right? So literally become aware of this reoccurring thought. Write it down, especially if it's like, I keep thinking this thought, write it down, okay? And then start playing around with, okay, this thought is not serving me. What thought can serve me? So start to flip it around as well. So the next time you think that thought, okay, what am I going to think in its place? So for instance, instead of going through the day going, life is against me, that's a thought that doesn't serve you. It's not going to get you anywhere. That thought doesn't serve you. It doesn't build you up. New ideas can't reach you also. So when you're thinking sort of like negative thoughts, think of it like you're blocking the highway. You're blocking the highway, right? The worst thing is being on the highway and it's bumper to bumper traffic, right? So it's like you want to be free flowing in your day. You want to be free flowing in terms of new ideas coming to you, okay? So if you're thinking to yourself, going through the day, thinking life is so unfair, you're not helping yourself, you're just blocking the highway. New ideas can't come to you, new inspiration can't reach you. You've got to flip that around. You've got to start saying to yourself, actually, life is for me. Life is for me. Life is on my side. Life is on my side. And this is now how you start. So the thought comes again, life is against me. I see you thought life's, no. Life is on my side, do you know? And so you this is what you say to yourself. Okay, and you don't wait to feel like you believe the good thought before you start saying the good thought. Am I making sense when I say that? We don't wait for feelings here. If you wait to feel like you want to go to the gym, you're never going to go to the gym. So we don't wait for feelings. We make the decision. I decide how I show up in this day. I decide the good thoughts that I'm going to think about. This thought doesn't serve me. I don't like this thought. I don't like how I feel when I think about this thought. Okay, so what's a new thought that I can start playing around with? I used to say life is against me. Life is against me. Now I want to try a new thought. What new thought could I try? Life is for me. Life is for me. How does that feel? Life is for me. And now you're going through the day. Life is for me. Life is for me. And now you're playing around in your mind. This is where all of this is happening as well. It's happening up here in our mind. Life is for me. Oh, that feels different. I feel a bit better when I say life. Life is for me. Life supports me. Life supports me. I don't know, hey, like, I like this feeling. Like, when I think about that life supports me, I like this feeling. I like this feeling. I think I'll play around a little bit more with this thought. Life is for me. Do you get it, Sasetu? I hope that helps you, girlfriend. I hope that helps you. Let me see some more comments here. Okay, so, where was I? Okay, so Sasetu. Okay, perfect. Okay, Eunice was responding to Tabby saying, hey, babes, happy to find you still here. Notolo, I love the hearts. I love the love. Okay, Mpile, let's listen. Mpile says, I usher it out like I speak it out of my life. Eventually, it goes away. I love that, Mpile. That's exactly it. So we want to speak life into our lives, life into our thoughts, life into our circumstances. Tabby says, for instance, thinking you're as smart as everyone, then you find evidence, which could be when you did well, got good marks, got an award, etc. Absolutely. You know, so say to just back to you, girlfriend. So for instance, let's say you're going through the day and then you start thinking, life is on my side. Life is on my side. Your mind then goes and actually looks for that evidence. So exactly what Tabby's saying, and then you actually start seeing evidence that, life is on my side. Life is on my side. So the same way as you go through the day, if you go through complaining, come on, man, you're just going to find something else to complain about, something else to complain about, something else to complain about. It's like a knock-on effect, like when you're playing dominoes. So we want the knock-on effect. We want to play dominoes, but we want to do it with thoughts that uplift us. Yummy thoughts, okay? Thoughts that empower us. That's what we want to be playing dominoes with, okay? So we do want that sort of domino effect. We do want that, I want to find evidence. I'm giving my mind something to do. Find evidence that life is for me. Yes? Tabby's saying, Eunice, it's so lovely to see you. We missed you here, girl. We really did, Eunice. So it's so good to see you. Eunice says everything happened twice. First in your mind, then it takes action. If not, delete it in thoughts. That's why, guys, our thoughts are so important. So we create our outer world first in the inside, right? And it all starts with our thoughts. So you want a new experience in your life? Where do you start creating that? With your thoughts, all right? That's where the magic happens. That's why mindset is so important. That's why it's so important, guys. That's why we start you at 6:30 in the morning. Miss Diamond, I see the follow and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so say to I love the hearts, girlfriend. Okay, I'm going to blend out my blush. So if you guys feel like you have found value from this morning, give me a value in the comments. Because you know that it really is my intention that everyone walks away with something of value, something that we can also practically play around with during the day. So we don't want to just listen. That's boring. Okay, we want to walk away with something that you're like, you know what? I heard a new affirmation today. I'm going to say it to myself. So we want to walk away and literally go and play. That's it. So think of your day as play. Think of your day as rehearsing. What are you rehearsing for? Are you rehearsing for that new chapter? You know? Are you rehearsing for that new season? Are you rehearsing for abundance? So that's what it is. We want to play during the day. And where does this play happen? It happens in our mind. Alrighty, that's where it happens. That's where the magic happens. Let me see some of these comments. Miss Diamond, thank you for the follow, girlfriend. Sasetu, love the hearts. Mpile says value. Fancy face 74. Love that name. Says value. Lelo says value. I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. And remember, the value is for you, right? So it's up to you to play around during the day. Play around. And that's also, you know, how do you test things out? You play around. Right? You play around. So as you're going through the day, you know this is your challenge today. This is how you are going to play around today. And you play. That's it. You play around. Alrighty. So I think I'm done with my blush. How are we doing for times? 7:11. I think we're doing okay. Let me set my face, guys, quickly. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close my eyes. Alrighty, and what setting spray am I using? It's Rimmel Lasting Spray. Tubby, did you buy Rimmel this weekend, girlfriend? Holy Cash. Hello, Holy Cash. Welcome, welcome. Eunice says, decluttered my mind for a few days to make space for better things. Eunice, I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. And sometimes that's what we've got to do, is declutter our mind. And sometimes even decluttering our mind means, I mean, listen, I love TikTok, but sometimes decluttering our mind even means, you know what I mean, spending some time away from social media, away from the doom scrolling. Alrighty, I think I need some eyeliner. Where is my eyeliner? Yes, there we go. Alrighty, Tabby says, girlfriend, I need to finish the one I've currently got first. Haha, okay, got it. No, that is all good. That is all good. So I'm just going to quickly go in. So just a quick recap for all of those who are brand new. If it's your very first time, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the live and that you'll come back again, okay? So I go live 6:30 in the morning, Monday to Friday, and we are just getting our mindset right before we step into the day, okay? That's what we're doing. We are choosing how we are going to step into this day, how we are going to show up. We are making that decision up front before the day begins. Okay? That's what we're doing here. And we're also focusing on the things that are within our control. Okay? That's what we're focusing on. The thoughts that we're thinking, the conversations that we're having with ourselves, the stories we're telling ourselves as we go through the day. That is what we are focusing on. The theme this week, we are rebuilding our inner world. Rebuilding our inner world. That's the theme. And today specifically, we are just taking an audit of our inner world. So an audit of our thoughts. Okay, that's what we're doing. Tabby says, went to Eden and I tested out Queen. I'm going to use Queen today. I actually felt, Tabby, like I haven't used my Queen perfume in a while. So that's the one I'm going to use. And she says, what was the other one you're using? So I use Queen, and then the other one is Elle perfume. So this is a knockoff, or let me not say knockoff, let me rather say inspired by Elisab. But I'm definitely using Queen. Eunice is back taking notes. Eunice says, topic for the week, rebuilding our inner world. Today, Monday, we are doing an audit. So just a recap, what is our challenge today? So we are going through the day, doing the thing, whatever the thing might be, whether you're at uni today, whether you're at work, working from home, working in an office space, whatever. Whatever the thing, we've all got things to do today, right? So as you're going through the day, doing the thing, you are going to just become aware, take an audit of your inner thoughts. You're becoming aware of your inner thoughts. I seem to have moved my lip liner. Okay. I think I probably put it at my desk. So sometimes what I do when I'm working, then I've got my lip liner so I can reapply. Okay, so we just want to become aware of our inner thoughts today. And when you have a thought, look at it, examine it, and be like, as if you were moving into a new house. So be like, okay, I trust that God is moving me into a new season, a new experience. can this thought come with me? This thought that I'm thinking, is it building me up? Is it lifting me? Is it empowering me? Can this thought come with me? And the same way you would if you were moving into a new house, you would start to look at stuff and throw away the broken stuff and be like, no, I don't want to take this broken stuff with me. That's what we're doing. So we are releasing thoughts that no longer serve us. This thought doesn't serve me. It doesn't build me up. I used to think it every day for a long time. But you know what? Today I'm making a new decision. His mercies are new every day. Today I'm making a new decision. So we're not worried about what you were thinking about yesterday on Sunday. Today is a new day. It's a blank sheet, blank canvas, blank page. You get to fill it up. Okay? We're not concerned with what your thoughts were last night. Okay. We are concerned with today. Today's thoughts, today's choices, today's decisions, because they're all driven by what's happening in our internal world. Okie dokie. I think my makeup's done, guys. How am I doing for time? 7:16. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty. So this is the brown hair that I've decided to go with. This is my beach vibe hair, guys. Beach vibes. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So my makeup is done. If it was your first time, I hope that you enjoyed this live. I hope that you found something of value of it. I hope that you feel like you're going to go away today and you're going to play. You are taking up the challenge today. The theme this week, we are rebuilding our inner world. So every day, the topic will speak back into this specific theme. Eunice says, wow, this looks so pretty. Thank you, Eunice. I appreciate it. Okay, so remember, all we want to do as we're walking through the day, we just want to become aware. We want to become aware of this internal dialogue that's happening, this internal chatter that's happening. That's what we want to become aware of. Awareness is such a gift. We can't change what we're not aware of. We need to become aware of what we're thinking. We need to become aware of the conversation that we're having. Okay, so that's where it's at today. We just want to become aware. Okay, we trust that God is moving us into a new season, a new space in our lives. And we've got to be honest and say not every thought can come with us. Okay. Not every belief that we've been believing can come with us. Some stuff has got to go. So that is where it's at today. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live. I enjoyed my morning with you. You know, I love having you here. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for bringing your main character. Thank you for choosing to start your day this way. Susetu says, I'm excited for this week. I'm also hoping you share morning habits that aid in building a better inner world. Oh, Susetu, that's a nice one. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion, actually. Maybe that's what I should do, maybe even tomorrow. Okay, Susetu, I hear you, girlfriend. I love that. I love your suggestions as well, guys. So I always say this space, we are co-creating it. Okay. Yes, you can hear my voice speaking audibly, but in the comments, we are all here, we are all commenting, we're all contributing, we are co-creating this space. Okay, this morning mindset reset, that's what we are co-creating together. Alrighty. All right, guys, go out there, have a beautiful day, as beautiful as you are. I will see you tomorrow morning, 6:30. We are rebuilding our inner world. Remember that, okay? Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys. Eunice says, thanks, girls. And Mia, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Let's go audit. Yes, let's audit those thoughts, guys. Let's audit those thoughts. Tabi says, have a lovely day, everyone. Somebody says, see you tomorrow, Queen. Write your name down so that when I read out your comments, then I can actually give you a shout out, okay? Embrace your name, or give yourself a pseudonym if you don't want, if you don't want to bring your real name. Give yourself like a pseudonym. That's okay. Alrighty. Let's go audit, guys. We know the challenge for the day. We've got this. Let's be fabulous. Bye, guys. I'm out.